So I think what was the split? Was it 5-for-1? Right?
Yeah.
So I know my
5-for-1, I
average. I know
believe.
my average
Yeah.
is at least under 100 per share on Tesla, and then it went up to like 20, 2,000, whatever, and split, and now it's almost at 500 per share. Um,
So for that's Zoomathan. For Zoomathan, Jeffrey's here. This is what I'm looking at least. So we got our test here, 78 fib, bounce up, strong support. So like that's my new identified support, 400. This is what we were waiting for. If you're in Discord, you'll remember this day when I said I want to wait for a test of 360s. We got it. I added equities here, no options. It's just too risky. Added equities here, traded all the way to here, came back down, back here, but bought on this cross here. I'm looking for at least 440. That's my target. Maybe 438 to be safe. I'm trying to see what Thessalonians here. Thessalonians.
Teslonius Jackson.
All fucked up. We got so much shit going on here. It's just too much.
Yeah, I gotta unload some positions. You're not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe it though. I bought LXRX.
Again?
I bought it at $1.57.
I looked at it at 160, dude. There's a lot of buying there. What's it
I
at
bought it
now?
at $1.57. It's pumping. It's 166. God damn it!
I want an NIO to take more.
I was like, I'm done with this stock. I did, after we stopped out for a little profit on the last trade yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it was me, you, Nat Philly, and Lee.
Yeah.
I think all four of us.
We alerted it too. We got it at like I don't know, 170 something to 189. Target was 190. We were sent off. You live and you learn.
One of my trades, I sold it at like 230
Oh, it's
yesterday. I was trading it from pre-market yesterday morning.
Yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, I don't know. That 157 feels like the bottom. Let's pull up. I've been fucking with that Moo dude, and I don't like anything other than the quotes it offers. It's pretty crisp. Because I love being able to watch all those bid asks on everything that we're playing. There's a shitload of bid volume.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might buy it. I'm gonna buy it over VWAP. I don't want to buy it below.
You're a
That's
VWAP.
what my dad used to always say to me. It always really hurt my feelings. So I'd appreciate if you don't say that anymore. Just imagine being an 8-year-old
I'll
playing
make sure
baseball and your dad's just telling you that you're nothing. You're nothing.
Oh my God! What is with this white background? You
What
gotta
white
go.
background?
You gotta go with the white. You need dark
You
mode. What are
can't
you on right
see
now?
anything. What are you talking about?
Am I looking at it? Am I looking at a different stream?
I think so.
I'm seeing your screen share and it's
No.
got white background. It's not dark mode.
You ain't seen
Wow.
nothing, man. You ain't seen to nothing. I don't know what you watching.
I am watching. Oh my God! For some reason, it went to like an old YouTube stream. It's hysterical. And I'm wearing the same shirt.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. It's the second time I wear this shirt on the stream.
That's awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, whether you're on the Stock Market Traders group, the Penny Boys group, outside the Discord, if you have any comments, I'd love to know what you be trading on. If you see any good setups, let's look at them. It's a shared effort, a mutual accord. Zoom, yes, I agree with Zoomathan, my son, Zoomathan. I can't. Are you talking right now? Oh, okay.
No, I'm not talking.
That's a first.
People lost the stream or something. I don't know, and it's back now. And you and your technical handicaps.
I just need a guy here at all times.
Yeah. We need a laser.
I just need him to be inside
we
my
need,
computer.
Yeah, we need a laser for sure.
So I want to watch Thessalonians here because I could definitely see some sell-off. I don't really enjoy particularly what is going on at the moment. Oh, that's a bounce. So we're watching here.
Hey, don't be a bitch, huh?
We're talking shit, huh? But yeah, NIO, as far as that goes, we're going to look at that here in just a minute. I wanted to see if there's something that we could get a scalp within going for, but I don't really know. I don't know how I feel about this LX, Ricks, Rocks. What else is moving today on good value?
Hey, Tagman, type to me on live in the live stream chat, because like the DMs go crazy and just gets buried. It gets buried.
What's up with Zom, dude? That shit's down 10%. Is it cheapy? DNK, that was a lead play. That did super well. I was jealous I wasn't in that.
I think both of those moved strong pre-market this morning.
KNDI above 11. That was alerted here at $6, 5 something. So congratulations if you took that one, especially if you held on. What's PLTR at right now? Platter. I should have sold some on that pump to 1925. I actually need to open a short there just to cover my ass. Let's look at what those calls is at.
Hey, for all our premium members in the house, if you're in Penny Boys University, and if you're not, if you're a new member, make sure you enroll in Penny Boys University because it's free for all premium members. Make sure that you guys get in there, and if you're in there, make sure you do your trading plans homework for What the Duck. It's a really good exercise to go through in helping develop your trading plan. So make sure in Penny Boys University you guys do your trading plans homework. It's a really, really good start in putting a trading plan and budget and like what you do for plays, and gives you good perspective, and it's a good start. As you get, for the new traders, as you get more advanced, you know, and you learn more and you get more experience under your belts, you know, you'll shift those trading plans, you know, because it's kind of like a starting point, right? It's kind of like, you know, yeah, there's that 25-25-50 rule of like how to invest kind of more cautiously into an equity, but you know, you'll change that too. It's like a starting point. We're just kind of like suggesting what our starting points were and sharing with you guys what we do. Everybody's got to like develop their own trading plan from that and tweak it, you know, from there. And also you'll find as you get more sophisticated and understand trading a little more, you know, there is no one size fits all. Every stock is a different animal. It's not like, yeah, I'm going to buy this stock and I put a 5 to 7% stop loss on it. Like, well, it depends what you're doing. It depends what the stock is doing. You know, if you buy a stock and it's like moving up and down, you know, it's volatile and it's moving up down like crazy, like 5% up and down. Well, why, you know, if you're trying to lock in profit, why put in a, you know, 5% trailing stop loss? If you know you're going to stop out, I mean, you might as well just sell at the price it is, you know, there. And we see a lot of questions like, you know, the group asking like, hey, certain people like, hey, is everybody in, or are we getting out, or, you know, are you adding more, or, you know, it's like an impossible question to answer. It's only a question you can answer with your own trading plan, because, you know, we're not a pump and dump group, right? We're all about trading education, great alerts, you know, great support, and they're a guideline. You got to have your own targets, your own plans. You got to have your own goals. You got to have, you know, there's a lot to it, you know, and so you know, it's like Dylan 623 could be in a play at $2. You know, Dracuma could be in a play, that same play, at 205 as an average. I could be in it at 207. Austin can be in it at 198. Cub fan could be in it at 196. I'm going for 5% if it's there, if the water's in the well, you know, to take. Austin might be going for 12%. You know, Cub fan might be going for 3%, and Dracuma might be adding more to his position. You know, it's like there is no like, are we going out? Is everybody out? Are we in? You know, the right question is, hey guys, hey Austin, hey Eddie, hey Lee, hey Makasuma. The right question to ask is, you know, like in alert questions, the right type of question to ask is, hey, I'm in this position, you know, this is what I got in it. Here's my average price on this stock. Do you think it's dead technically, or Does it have hope to maybe run a little more? You know, you know, should I get out or should I get in or should I add is a question only you
Yeah.
can answer. We can't tell you like what to do. Everybody has different plans. It's not that we don't want to answer. You really should be asking questions like, hey, what's the situation on this stock? You know, and asking like, hey, what made you take this alert? What were the reasons you took this alert? And it's like, first of all, it's a long question to answer, and it's experience and time and so many different things, and there's so many different catalysts. It could be just momentum. It could be, it's based on technical analysis. Maybe there was a catalyst that came out with news that money starts inflowing in, and I mean there's a lot to it. It's kind of like me asking my heart surgeon before I go into surgery, like, and he did the surgery, and I'm like trying to explain to him, trying to ask him like, well, what made you want to do the surgery and how did you do it? It's like, he's not going to sit there and explain to me his years of
Yeah.
experience and all the things that go into it to understand like why he did that surgery and how he did it and all of that stuff. So it's like a really tough question to answer, and it's a long question to answer, I should say, you know but there's a lot of work that goes into the alerts, right? So you have like Austin and Lee and I always pronounce it wrong.
Makusama.
Makusama. I call him Mac, who's awesome, in our options alerts section. And it's like, all the shot callers, like they have their own analysis and they look and they have their own screeners and they check things out and decide if a play is a good percentage to go up or down, or depending if it's an option or if it's a day trade or a swing. um, but there's also a team of us, like we have a large team behind us that does a lot of research before we take any play, and they feed them to the boys, and they do their own due diligence. There's due diligence being sent to them, every day, every week. Lots of discussions, and in determining, hey, is this a good play or not a good play? And some plays take more time to figure out. Some plays take no time to figure out. So there's a lot that goes into what we do. Is just basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, asking questions are good, but ask the right questions. You know,
If NIO breaks here, I might
but it's
take some
understand.
boots. I might take some boots.
NIO. I dropped off at NIO. I dropped off of playing NIO for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hold VWAP. Those shorts are making a shitload of money. It's crazy. That's what I love is when that volatility pays off. When like those shorts dropping makes more money than my shares would be rising, and faster. Just because that options premium melts away like nothing. I'm worried about Teslonius here. I might have to sell another one. I want to lock in. I sold one at 38%. I might sell another one here and just buy back. Gotta look at this. So that's the key level holds at 484.78. So we'll watch that and just see what this hyping. So I think what we'll do is we'll end up getting a bounce back up here to test 500 if it holds. If it doesn't hold, then no dice. It's gotta hold.
Man, that vape
Yeah,
is crackling.
it's a crackling. That's what it does. It
You got
crackles.
one of those big boys. Got these like little
There we go. I
disposables.
think it's gonna hold there, so I'm gonna hold. And then right before close, I will add the short to protect. Kind of like wearing a condom, I guess. Adding the short.
I got a LXRX, by the way, at
That's good
165. So
stuff.
that was a nice little trade.
Is anything moving today? Go ahead, type it in here. If you see anything moving, any little pennies, anything like that. Yeah, Maxwell, I agree with that. That whoever's going to really buy up Tesla, they dump it right before market close, and then they add market on close orders. I'd say.
So Dan C asks to Fast Eddie and Big
Mm-hmm.
Quench here. Opinions on DXLG. So while I talk about this, look up
I know
DXLG
it.
Austin. Earnings history. Earning history looks good. I'm currently green on it. Really contemplating holding through earnings. I almost never do, but the history of holding through earnings on it looks good, and I'm fairly confident they will be earnings based on research I
It
have
looks
done. Okay,
girthed
so
right
Dan,
here. It looks girthed.
before before you get to technical analysis, there's a bunch of things to
I
look
want to
at
know
here.
when their compliance date
For,
is. That's the number one thing.
the first
James
thing
Legends,
is
where you
is
at? He's my compliance guy. He's so good at reading those. He's the one that looks all this up.
playing through earnings is a gamble, number
Always.
one. It doesn't matter if their earnings are it doesn't necessarily matter if their earnings are fantastic or horrible. We've shown time and time again through earnings that a company can have incredible earnings and bad price action, right? For example, you have expected really good earnings, and all of a sudden there's a stock has a great run up before earnings, right? On that anticipation or rumor, right? And then all of a sudden it starts selling off right before earnings or at earnings announcements, and people are like, I don't understand, why it had great earnings, why did the stock go down? Because fundamentals of a company have really nothing to do with the stock price. Now, fundamentals can influence sentiment of what people feel about a company and a stock, and that sentiment of people buying and selling at a certain price drive the price of that stock up and down, and supply and demand plays a role in that as well. And it's not just volume. So, you know, the next thing is your question. I mean, what we do here, obviously is mostly day trade, swing trades, and we have some retirement alerts and we have option plays and all of that. But are you looking at this short term? Are you looking at this in your trading account? Are you looking at this long in a retirement account or a long-term investment account? Right. So a lot of times we see people like, mingle the two, right? Like they're, it's like, oh, I like this stock, long term, but we're maybe here talking about like day trading or swing trading, you know. So it's also good to ask like, this is my for my long term, or is this for, this is for like, a swing, this is in my trading account, day trade, that kind of thing. Um, you're currently green on it. I don't know what your percentage is or whatever the case may be. Again, I don't know if it's long term or short term or what your strategy is. Whenever I'm green on something, no matter what I want the stock to do, the stock will do whatever it
Mm-hmm.
wants to do. I I lock in profits, whether I sell a little bit, Austin, all of us, the whole Penny Boys staff will lock in profits. We'll either sell a position, part of the position, or we'll lock it in with stops and move those stops underneath. Or if it's not too volatile and it's, steadily moving, a trailing stop order is a good way to lock in profits but benefit from upside, if it does go vertical. So, and there's a difference if, between a stop order and a trailing stop order. I personally like trailing stop orders, and I like doing trailing stop orders with a percentage because it expands that zone of volatility. So, you know, we can talk about trailing stop orders today or another day, or if there's enough people in here asking how does a trailing stop order works, I'll get into that. But it's a gamble. And in the end, Dancy, it's a gamble. I would lock in profit, um, if you're green on it with a trailing stop order or selling a portion. Or if it was me, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that's how it
I'm gonna buy some of this
is. Uh,
DNK here. It looks primed for a little after hours quench. It's risky though. I would say stop below 430. But I actually think it's holding up quite well, and I would like to see it retest $5. That would be exceptional. Let's look at the DN Kangas.
and we also think fundamentals matter long term, more than short term. And again, fundamentals can be a sentiment changer, which drives, price action, investors. But, one of the things I had to learn when I started trading was really understanding that fundamentals had nothing to do with the stock price. Fundamentals can drive sentiment of people that trade and investors, but at the end of the day, it matters what people are buying and selling it for, and what's, the technical position of the stock, and does it have the ability to move? And you mentioned something, Austin. It's like that Lee was talking about this morning. Like how stock has a low float and has the right conditions. And it's interesting. He pulled up two stocks this morning. One was, what was it? It did a 25-to-1 reverse split. Was Armed, right? And I think it was like in the $4 something range. And he called it. He's like, it's gonna go. And I think it went to like $6 or something today. $6 something. Then there was another one that you mentioned early on in the stream that he called out. It went through a reverse. Oh, you did, yeah. It went through a reverse split, and it was in technical position to actually be moved pretty easily, and it was Medley.
Oh, yeah.
John's plays, Hagman's plays. Those were two perfect examples.
Those are good ones to play both ways. You could short or go long. This one's actually shaping up 450. You took this play, move up your stop. You don't have to lose anything, guaranteed. That's weird.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Different prices. So the key levels I'm going to watch here is obviously this 460, the relative high. And then we're going to be looking here, 464, 480-ish. So 460, 480. When you take day trades like this, what you can do is you could just set little limit orders to take profit here, then let half of it ride, see if you get your third target. If you do, great. If you don't, awesome. Either way, you made money. Just trade them carefully. Always set your stops. Don't be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Gotta love cashews.
Drakuma, my first question is, who's Maria? My second question is, are you still in Florida? And yeah, South Florida, not a lot of turn signal use down here. Captain Insano asks Mr. Austin, ticker APG, good earnings earlier this month. I believe I'm still a total noob. And the long-term trend looks solid. Just wondering thoughts.
The earnings were good with the price done?
APG.
When was the earnings?
Ooh. You know what I like to say? Great earnings report, bad price action equals beware.
Beware.
Great news, bad price action equals beware.
Alright, am I going to close? Let me see how it's shaping up. I'm trying to see if I should close any of these or add shorts. Give me a moment.
Did you look at APG?
I'm going to in a minute. I just have to.
It's Captain Insano, for crying out loud. When he asks something,
to add security.
We have to answer. It's Captain Insano.
Oh,
he's the man of the hour, the man with the
power. I was trying to figure out what the hell's dropping.
That was pretty graphic.
There we go. DNK's moving. Shit, I want to see Zoom close over that 414. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. We should be alright. Those JD calls, dude, we played those. Like, I've played those twice already for 30% both times. See how that one's holding up.
Tagman's like, is it me or is the live stream in Dad's house 3 months old? Duck, what are you doing?
What is he streaming?
Who knows? We're clearly traders and not techies.
Cam, if you're still watching, I'll look at Rite Aid in a minute.
Oh, you want to see the shirt again? All right. Eat. What does it say? Eat, sleep, trade, repeat.
I really thought you just said yeet. Yeah.
Yeet.
Probably
Skeet,
like
skeet. Skeet, skeet. Skeet, skeet.
NIO is interesting. Doesn't want to give up VWAP here. Trade above it pretty much all day. What I was looking for though is this rejection here. That's a concern. So that's why we got out. Boom, head and shoulders. Boom. Wow.
Did you look at APG for Captain Insano yet?
Dude.
Dude.
I can look at this after hours. I have like 4 minutes.
I'm about to VWAP your face. Oh, shoot. We got like 2 minutes.
I gotta cover my shit
less than
real
2 minutes
quick.
to close. He can wait. He can wait. He can wait.
I can look at it, and it makes no difference.
KKLLO. I'm Fast Eddie. That is Austin. And Lee is not on the stream today because little technical issues and little baby responsibilities while he's trading. No, Captain Insane, I'll stress him all I want. Don't tell me how to live my life. You're not my daddy.
I'm at a lotto play. This WWR $5 call 1120 at 35 cents. It's risky, but it's a lotto, so like I'm risking 150 bucks. If it expires worthless, it expires worthless. No more than 2% of your account. I would say no more than 1%, even 0.5%. Not a lotto play. Don't do it. It's a trap.
So Dan, see, based on my trading plan on your play, I would probably personally at 7% profit per me. I'm not telling you to do this. I probably would have sold 50% of my position. I put a trail stop of 2% on the other half of my position. And if it goes up, and then we're going in the close, so that's probably going to cancel if it didn't drop 2%. And then I'd watch it on the chart after hours and make a determination, if I'm going to sell or not sell. I'd throw in I wouldn't have any orders on it. I wouldn't put like a target limit sell. I take that back. I'd probably put a target limit sell really, really high, and that way I can edit it really quick. And in my case, just scroll down on my chart and move my limit order. But it's that transition sometimes between market hours and close, which is now. I didn't hear your bell go off. No, I didn't even hear it.
You should see how WWR does. We played it from like $4, $3.90. I sold most of it, and then I added more on that bounce at open, but I didn't sell it at 6. I thought we'd get more. DNK's working out though. It's nice. 468. It's pushing, so it broke that 460. So keep an eye on that. Again, remember it's after hours, so you don't have a stop. Keep that in mind, please. If you took this one live. It was good, dude. We haven't been able to
Istra has
it. Trade in a while.
While.
Pull it on the bigger chart.
Captain Insano is the king of Pennyboy memes.
Holy
I love
shit,
him.
NIO dude, that would kind of suck. I really want those shorts to expire worthless.
Istra74 has a question for Austin. How do you determine the points you use for your fib arcs and fans?
That's a long thing to go through.
We can definitely do that on another stream, for sure.
I already started doing that because we're going to be doing the advanced trading stuff. That'll be in there 100%. Because that's genuinely the cover where it's like I'm happy.
Yeah,
with
just
it.
to give you guys a heads up. Obviously we have Pennyboys University, and we learn. We we do what we can to spread the knowledge in streams and other ways. Penny Boys University is great, but we are it's going to take a little time, but we are developing an advanced trading education
Hopefully by
program
Christmas.
for people that are past the basics. And it's a great progression if you've graduated from Penny Boys University, or you already are an advanced trader in the or a decent trader in the Discord here, and it'll get into more advanced trading education and techniques and videos and all kinds of goodies in there. So we're working on that. It's a big undertaking to do it right, and so stand by. Shushi, you're an EVFM. What's your average price in EVFM? It's pushing up a little bit after hours, actually.
Also, if I'm in something that's like kind of risky after hours, I'll always put the limit order up because it's a lot easier to just drag that son bitch down than to try to put it in real quick as the price is dropping. It's a little tidbit of the day. Oh, NNDM came back. Beautiful.
Dracuma says, ever since talking to Fast Eddie, hey, that's me, I look at stocks differently. Before and after. Real proof, guys. So before, screenshot, he was down 65% in his account. And then after joining Penny Boys, Dracuma is in Penny Boys University and talking with me, he's up 63.57% the past month. That's freaking awesome. Love to see that.
Whoa,
Way to go,
real?
Dracuma. Yeah. He put his screenshots in live stream chat.
Damn. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, man.
Phoenix, what about an average trader who sells right away before it pops? Always sells right before it pops. I mean, if you have a trading plan, and Phoenix, how long have you been here? And if that's my first question is how long you've been here.
Also, if you guys
Phoenix.
got stories like that, remember, pop that shit on Facebook, man. Hit the haters with that. Because they don't want to believe it's true. The one, Mr. Black Dog, he's been with us a long time, man. He's up like 400%. I think he's been with us since July. Yeah, 400%.
Yeah, Black Dog is killing it.
There's DNK, boom, 480, pop, come on. Move this up because we might be seeing some quench here. I don't want to get... See if it holds this 479. I guess 494 is the previous high. But I just had a feeling. I'd love to have had that at 390. Look at this one just pop it.
But Phoenix, you're a new trader, and you're not in Penny Boys University, and you're a premium member here. Get in Penny Boys University. It'll help you come up with a trading plan, and you focus on your trading plan, and then you'll learn how to take advantage of opportunities when stocks run that you're in, that how to have a good plan and strategy and the right tools, and add things to your toolbox on how to capitalize without being greedy, right? Because obviously part of our rules are, number one, protect your capital. Rule number one. And sometimes selling for a loss is hard, but it becomes a lot harder when you don't sell for that little loss and have stops in place, and then you're holding bags so much deeper. And then rule number two is, don't be greedy, take profits. If it runs, it runs. You miss it, you miss it. You got to go with your plan. But as you get more advanced, you'll learn how to capitalize on those runs here.
Mm-hmm. 496, boom, kabomius. You took that DNK trade. That was a freebie. Quenched.
Oh.
You're getting your 10% at least. 10% plus. Damn, it's
Oh,
popping, dude. Look at that. It's that poppiness. I'm gonna sell that right now. Come on, hit my target. 513. Come on.
Austin Dancy saying he appreciates the DNK day trade. Bank some cash on it. I had quite a few great trades today. That's awesome. Dude, we've been on fire. Like
Oh,
Lee has been on fire. Austin's been on fire. The options crew's been on fire. There's been a lot of really, really, really solid trades.
damn. Damn. It's still going.
KKLL KKLLO. Why does the stock alert give out the alert after the stock goes up? I just saw a thing where it notified CBAT at 612. Does it lag? Okay, so if you're referring to the alert info bot, that's a new channel that's in beta. Don't
No, no,
even
no,
worry
no.
about that
Okay,
channel.
so
Oh,
when we put those on there, we put the ideal entry. So like this, for example, say it's at 529, and I think the ideal, and this is not actually I didn't want to say it because I won't take the trade. Say we're trading something and it's at $1.05, and we think the ideal entry is like a bounce off the support at like I don't know, 98 cents. So we put ideal entry below $1. We're not saying that the stock is $1 at that time. It's just that's the ideal entry below that price. But the bot
right.
tracks how much it's changed. So like there will be slight discrepancies, but the point is that you want to watch that ideal entry because that's what we've deemed to ourselves to be safe.
Yeah, Dan, see, I'm glad that PBU is helping you. Penny Boys University is helping you
Damn,
tremendously. It's awesome
530s.
to hear what the Duck is a great teacher and a great guy. Great dude.
He is a fantastic teacher.
What's going on with Apple back down to 118?
That was a fire little day trade, dude, and live. That was good stuff. Nothing better than that. That's awesome. If you took that, if you
Your
took
phone
that
is
trade,
vibrating.
let's see a little comment. Pop a comment. Who took that? Come on. Somebody did. Everybody did. Nobody did. Come on. Son of a bitch. It's so annoying.
I can't wait for Cyber
What on
Monday.
Slamajon?
I am going ballistic
Really?
on Cyber Monday. Yeah, for people that have seen my setup with the 4 computers, not screens, but 4 computers, an iPad, and a phone. I'm actually redoing my entire setup. I'm buying all new computers and screens and everything. Cyber Monday, I'm
That's
going
awesome.
nuts. Gotta get a
Yeah.
gotta get a new NutriBullet for the
Oh,
wifey.
thanks.
We've got a big shopping list.
There you go.
I actually have a shopping list for
Well,
Cyber Monday on the whiteboard.
I have to look for our joint book.
I don't know.
What's Colleen saying?
I had to sign a check or something. But she can't find the joint checking account checkbook. So she just carries
That
mine
maybe that's
around.
good. Depends what it's for.
She says mine, and I just sign them. Say thank you.
Well, there's great deals, Chloe, on Cyber Monday, right? It's the internet version of Black Friday. So a lot of good deals.
There's a lot of good deals. That was nice. I think this thing could continue to pump here.
Yeah, she didn't even joint papers, Kid Gusta, not those joints.
I'm gonna buy this little dip here. 498. Oh, that's not good. It filled that low. Need to get that sell order up.
Do you put your hands up on your hip
When I
when you dip? You dip.
Yes,
We dip.
please.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Beautiful. How have you?
Yeah, Phoenix. I mean, sometimes like if something runs, that I'm in, and it's still running, but I'm not sure. Do I want to sell? Do I want to hold out for more? You know, I've got a stop underneath, but I'm just in doubt. I'm indecisive at that moment, but I kind of still want to stay in. Sometimes I'll sell half and 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 then focus on the other half of my position.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful, 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 man. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It doesn't always have to be like sell all, buy all. You could do,
What's the?
pieces.
Somebody's asking to look at some tickers. I don't even know what the ticker is for Kroger or.
Are you looking in
What is
YouTube?
that? This is APG, Captain Mixano, Captain Mancino, Captain Mantino. That's the one you're
Oh,
talking about, right?
yeah, it
APG.
was. Yeah, yeah, it's Captain Insano. He is asking about uh gotta scroll up here. APG,
Watch that one for me, that
Alpha
DNK.
Penny
Tell me
Guns.
if it's below. Just can you
You
keep
want
an eye on it for a second for me?
me?
DN, yeah,
DNK.
D as in K as in Dong.
Donkey Kong. Actually, DraftKings is
Yeah,
Donkey
I
Kong
think
for
of
me.
Donkey Kong every time I see that too. Every time.
Yeah. So DNK is 506, 509,
Oh, good.
506,
Hold on.
509.
This one, what's your what are you looking for? What's the expected move here on this boy? APG. Are you talking about like a long position? What? Earnings and whatnot?
He asked APG good earnings earlier this month. I believe I'm still a noob. And the long-term trend looks solid. Just wondering your thoughts on it. On AP, just wants your
Hmm.
quick thought on APG.
I don't know enough about it,
Oh,
honestly.
who was an EVFM?
Push an
Shushy.
all-time high.
Did you ever tell us what's your average price on EVFM, Shushy?
Let's look at Finn Vegas. We gotta look at APG. I don't know anything about it, man. API Group Corporation. What the hell do they do? Cash per shares, decent. Sales, decent.
DNK is bleeding a little bit at the moment. Uh, has a little
Okay, it's above
strength,
VWAP.
but it's 501.
I'll take a
What's
small
VWAP
loss
on
on
it?
it if I have to. It's 490. I got in right on the bounce. 498 and change. Perfect entry. Crisp entry. A Dadman entry.
It's 498,
Breaking VWAP.
497, 495,
Hold on.
493.
Have faith and trust. Come on, my son. Don't do this to me.
I don't see support till 485, and it's weak.
Yeah, that's looking like a bitch. So, I'm seeing
Maybe a little buy.
6% on API the last in June earnings. Looks like they're going through some acquisitions.
It's going to test that 485 support. Are you out? Okay. It's it's battling, but okay. Come on, give me the data.
Honestly, that's what I was hoping would hold the VWAP right there. It's got to pull above this, so it's probably done.
Here, yeah, this is the.
It's down to 460s.
Are you seeing a big spread on the bid and ask on it?
Yeah, it's like 7-8 cents.
Yeah.
It's never good. Just matters which way it tightens.
And that 485 support's gone. It's just trading freely right now. It is a bit scary. Here we go. A little buying.
495. Come on, you cucks. Yeah, nobody wants to buy at 495. We'll take a tiny little loss, but let's wait. Come on.
Well, you got some buying coming in.
Yeah, I wanted to buy more, but I
And-
didn't. It's getting chewed up.
Well, yeah.
493.
It's literally it's a motorcycle that just lost its handlebars right now. So it can easily go one way or the other right now. It's just nothing holding it where it's at right now.
47, 486. Now they're stacking it at 49.
Yeah, Captain Sato, just hold on to that. If the company looks good. Full disclosure, he works for a subsidiary of the company. I have shares before it went public earlier this year, so this is a very long position for him, and he has stock options. They have stock options.
90.
Be careful. The house is clean, Austin. Be careful, okay? Don't make a mess.
Is he
All right,
already
boo-boo?
in it? I don't know anything about it. Like, fundamentally, is overvalued. Oh. Oh, then I would just take it. Oh, thank you.
The house is so clean.
Later,
Oh,
Juco.
yeah?
Just be careful. Don't mess anything up. She's bringing back next week, but she
Okay.
says it won't be as expensive or as long.
Okay. Yeah, you got it down.
Did you exit your position?
50-cent gain
Okay.
minus 15-cent loss.
Well, I was hoping that was the answer you were going to give. That you did exit the
I think
position.
that comes down to
478's got a little buying, but it's getting chewed up.
There's a lot of buying now. I think I just was. Yeah. Took a small loss. What? Yeah, I'm done with it. It's done for me. With after hours, either it maintains straight girth and it goes, or it doesn't usually. I don't like messing around with things that don't hold it. I just don't. I'm not a big fan. It's a lot of buying, but yeah, I just don't like that. But to be honest, like so, this would have been the buy right here. And I think it will hold up if it comes. This is not like trading them when they're below VWAP. But yeah, if you're in it, I would get out. You still should have a net gain from 440 to 5, opportunity to 540. Could have got like damn near $1 share, gave up 15 cents. 85 cents is still like 15-20%. That's not bad at all. It's beautiful actually. Yeah, BAPG, I mean, if it's fundamentally, if you believe in the company and their growth, I don't even know what they do. I was trying industrials, engineering, construction. Yeah, I would say I'd probably keep that right now. Just a cost. Well, I don't know. Depends if costs are that high. How much does that affect large commercial contractors? I don't know. I'm not as familiar with that space. It looks like sales over $3.5 billion. They're relatively low price to sales. The forward PE is conservative. I would say, yeah, I would hold it, especially if you work there and you know that the business has been good. 77% institutionally owned. I like that. I'd say, I mean, I personally would probably hold that. Does it pay a dividend? Trying to look. Don't saint it.
Did Shushi ever answer that question about EVFM? Where's Shushi? Where'd you go?
Trying to go to the live stream channel so I can read that. I don't know. No dividend? Okay. Yeah, I think that was the buy. Right up.
What?
Whoa, why is this piece of shit falling off? PLTR. But history, I would watch, like what I'm looking at, I would say 1740, I would watch, or it's come back down here.
Lee is saying NVIDIA had good earnings. NVDA. So here's a perfect example. NVIDIA, good, they beat their earnings report. At this very moment, it's 536.
I'm gonna see some consolidation
Could've
on
sold it at-
PLTR. I think you'll see it over 20 though, honestly. And I don't think it'll be in that long.
And you could have sold NVIDIA at 546 today. Another example.
If NVIDIA dropped quite a bit, I'll probably add some today. Tomorrow. What's it at now?
NVIDIA, 536.
Well, it pumped before earnings and now it's coming down. That's a great ad every time in like 580s. CIIG. Interesting. What the hell is that? Color imaging, is that correct? Oh, CIIC. Oh, that one is pumping. Whoa, that one's moving quick. That looks fun. No, that one's too extended. Alright, man, I'm gonna wrap it up because I gotta try to go smash something real quick before this call at 3:30.
All right,
Love
cool.
y'all.
Well, thank you, boys
Stay
and girls,
blessed.
hanging out with us in Power Hour Live with the Penny Boys and Girls, and we'll check you guys on the next stream.
Alright, I love y'all. Stay blessed.